Mic test. Directors, please come up. Oh, dito ka, dito ka. Directors, please come up. Dito ka na? Out na ako. Exit na ako. Doon ako sa dulo. Knock naman. Pwede ka naman dito eh. Si Ricky na lang. Ah. Ricky. Pang-adjourn lang naman ito eh. Pagka meeting to order. Ah, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Right, yeah.
On his way. Yes. Danny. Stockholders. On your side.
GM. Let's start. GM. Gano? Mm.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2025 annual stockholders meeting by Gold and Country Club. Before we begin, may we ask all of you to stand up and join us in the invocation. Let us bow our heads. Almighty and loving Father, we gather before you today for our annual stockholders meeting with hearts full of gratitude. We thank you for guiding us through the past year, the opportunities that have come our way, the dedication of our leaders, employees, and stakeholders who continue to support our mission. Bless this assembly with wisdom, humility, and unity. May our conversations be meaningful, our decisions fair, and our vision clear as we plan for the future. Grant our board of directors strength and discernment to lead with integrity and management the dedication to carry out our duties with excellence, and our shareholders continue trust and confidence in the work we do. We entrust this meeting to your divine guidance. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Please remain standing for the national anthem to honour our flag. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Valley Golf and Country Club, Constantine Cote Chuapa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Fellow directors, members, stockholders, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is September 28, 2025. It's now 4:10 p.m. I, Constantine Le Cochechua, as President of Valley Golf and Country Club, Incorporated, I hereby call this 2025 Annual Stockholders Meeting to order.
Before the meeting proper starts, may we inform everyone that this meeting is being convened via Zoom, live streaming and face-to-face, as approved by the Board of Directors and as authorized by the SEC Memorandum Circular Number 6, Series of 2020. For the information of all present, this meeting is being recorded in accordance with the requirements of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Let me state for the record the names of the directors of Valley Golf and Country Club, Incorporated, who are present this afternoon in this meeting. Following directors are present today: our President, Constantine Cochechua; our Vice President, Rio Cecinando Venturanza; Treasurer, Rafael Raimundo; Assistant Treasurer, Maria Cecilia Esguerra; Regular Director, Michael Chavez; Regular Director, Federico Feliciano; Independent Director, Ricky Libago; and Independent Director, Ron Nelson.
Wala.
The following officers are also present:
Yeah, he's on his way.
yours truly as your Corporate Secretary, Compliance Officer Joseph Joel Castillo, and our General Manager Andrew Matthews. Also with us here are the members of the COMELEC, namely Attorney Wendell Di Maculangan, Attorney Vincent Patrick Bayhon, and Attorney Mark Boncri Santos.
May we now ask the Corporate Secretary, Attorney Alan Hoxon, if the stockholders were duly notified of today's annual stockholders meeting.
Mr. President, notices of today's meeting were duly sent to all the stockholders on record through electronic mail to the members' email addresses officially registered with Valley Golf on August 22, 2025, which was at least 21 days prior to the scheduled annual stockholders meeting in accordance with the revised corporation code, and at least 10 days under the bylaws of the Valley Golf and Country Club, Incorporated. I also confirm that the notice of today's meeting was also posted on the front page of the club's website beginning on August 22, 2025. I therefore certify that the stockholders were duly notified of this annual stockholders meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. May we now have a certification of the existence of a quorum? Mr. Corporate Secretary, do we have a quorum for today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. President, based on the tally of the number of stockholders who have successfully registered online and have submitted verified and validated proxies on hand, the total number of voting online, in person, and represented by proxy is 1,177 shares, or representing at least 74% of the 1,594 total outstanding capital stock of the club. The number of shares for quorum purposes is, the number of shares voting online in person is 84 shares. By proxy is 1,083 shares. The number of shares for quorum purposes is 10. Mr. President, the total number of shares in attendance represents the majority of the total outstanding capital stock. I therefore certify as to the existence of a quorum for the valid transaction of business at today's meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Before we proceed any further, may we request the Corporate Secretary to briefly explain the rules in the conduct of today's meeting and the voting procedures for our meeting today.
Mr. President, the guidelines for the September 28, 2025 stockholders meeting, as approved by the Board of Directors, was included in the club's definitive information statement that was submitted to the Securities and Exchange Commission. Let me state in summary the rules on the conduct of today's stockholders meeting. Stockholders meeting will be under a hybrid setup. Stockholders will be allowed to personally attend on the site, meeting subject to limitation on the number of in-person participants. Stockholders who wish to participate in the meeting, whether in person or remotely, must register at VGCCI 2025 ASM website, www.valleygolfelection.com, and email supporting documents listed therein to admin@valleygolf.com.ph on or before September 19, 2025. All documents submitted will be subject to verification and validation by the Corporate Secretary. In addition to the above, stockholders who wish to attend in person must email the Corporate Secretary at admin@valleygolf.com.ph to be counted for in-person attendance. Kindly note that in-person attendance will be limited to the first 100 stockholders who registered via email as set forth above. Each stockholder who signified his intention to participate by remote communication was given a one-time password through email. All information and documents submitted online were subjected to verification and validation of the Office of Membership and Internal Audit. Stockholders intending to participate by appointing a proxy should submit their proxy forms not later than 5 o'clock in the afternoon on September 18, 2025. Voting for members of the board shall be held from September 24 at 8 o'clock in the morning up to September 25, 2025 at 5 o'clock in the afternoon for members voting in person online, and on September 26, 2025 from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon for those voting proxy online. Stockholders who have no email address could submit their proxy or the hard copies at the registration area. There are 6 items for voting, and they are, as you can see on screen, approval of the minutes of the annual meeting of stockholders held on September 22, 2024, approval of the President's report containing the company's 2025 annual report and financial report of the Treasurer containing the audited financial statements. Number 3, approval, confirmation, and ratification of all acts and resolutions of the Board of Directors and the management from July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025. Number 4, appointment of external auditor. Number 5, amendments of articles of incorporation. And number 6, election of directors. Only the items in the agenda and the results of the election will be taken up in the hybrid meeting. Stockholders had until 5 o'clock in the afternoon of September 25, 2025 to submit questions and comments, which will be read and answered during the live stream of the 2025 annual stockholders meeting. Any questions or comments submitted and received after the deadline shall be answered directly by management through email to the stockholder concerned. Additional questions or comments may be sent to Lastly, I wish to reiterate that this meeting is being recorded in video and audio in accordance with the requirements of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Audio and video recordings of the 2025 Annual Stockholders Meeting live stream broadcast will be adequately maintained by the club and will be made available on the club's website after the event.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Let us now proceed with the meeting proper. Next in the agenda is the approval of the minutes of the annual meeting of stockholders, which was held on September 22, 2024. Mr. Corporate Secretary, were the stockholders informed of this item in the agenda?
Yes, Mr. President. Copy of the minutes of the annual stockholders meeting, which was held on September 22, 2024, was posted or made available in the club's website at www.volleygolf.com.ph on August 22, 2025. The summary of the minutes was also sent through email to the email addresses of stockholders officially registered with Valley Golf. With that, Mr. President, I would like to propose that the reading of the minutes of the annual stockholders meeting held on September 22, 2024 be dispensed with, considering that the members were duly apprised of the contents thereof, and the same be approved as appearing in the records.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. The proposal is noted. Before we tally the votes on this item, may we inquire if there were inquiries or objections submitted online about this item in the agenda?
Mr. President, there were no questions or objections submitted online regarding this matter.
Mr. Corporate Secretary, can you present the proposed resolution on the matter and the tally of votes for this item in the agenda?
The proposed resolution is now being flashed on screen. And the tally of the votes validated proxies is now being flashed on screen. Based on the total votes received, majority or 1,061 shares comprising of 66.56% of the total number of shares issued and approved the minutes of the 2024 Annual Stockholders Meeting held on September 22, 2024.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Based on the report of the Corporate Secretary, the minutes of the 2024 Annual Stockholders Meeting held on September 22, 2024 is hereby noted and approved. Mr. Corporate Secretary, let the minutes of this meeting reflect the votes on this matter. Next in the agenda is matters arising from the minutes and action taken. Mr. Corporate Secretary, were there inquiries submitted online regarding this item in the agenda?
Mr. President, there were no questions submitted online regarding this matter.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Next in the agenda is the financial report of the Treasurer. The financial report of the Treasurer contains the audited financial statements for fiscal year 2025. A copy of the audited financial statements for the fiscal year 2025 was made available to stockholders in the website of the club and was sent to the members via email. Mr. Corporate Secretary, were there inquiries or objections submitted online regarding this item in the agenda?
Mr. President, there were no questions or objections submitted online regarding this matter until 5 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Next in the agenda is the President's report. Mr. Corporate Secretary, were there inquiries or objections submitted online regarding this item in the agenda?
Mr. President, there were no questions or objections submitted online regarding this matter.
Mr. Corporate Secretary, can you present the proposed resolution on the matter and the tally of votes for these two items in the agenda?
Yes, Mr. President, the proposed resolution on the matter is now being flashed on screen. And the tally of votes and validated proxies now being flashed on screen. Based on the total votes received, a majority or 1,023 shares comprising of 64.17% of the total number of shares issued voted in favor of the approval of the President's report containing the 2025 company's annual report and financial report of the treasurer containing the audited financial statements.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Based on the report of the Corporate Secretary, the President's report, and the financial report of the Treasurer are hereby noted and approved. Mr. Corporate Secretary, let the minutes of this meeting reflect the votes on this matter. Next in the agenda is the approval, confirmation, and ratification of the acts of the Board and Management from July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025. A copy of the list of acts of the Board and Management from July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025 was made available to the stockholders in the website of the club, and the same was sent through email to the registered email addresses of all the stockholders. Mr. Corporate Secretary, were there inquiries or objections submitted online regarding this item in the agenda?
Mr. President, there were no questions or objections submitted online regarding this matter.
Mr. Corporate Secretary, can you present the proposed resolution on the matter and the tally of votes for this item in the agenda?
Yes, Mr. President, the proposed resolution on the matter is now being flashed on screen. The tally of votes and validated proxies is now being flashed on screen. Based on the total votes received, a majority or 818 shares comprising of 51.32% of the total number of shares issued voted in favor of the approval of the acts of the Board and Management from July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Based on the report of the Corporate Secretary, the acts of the Board and Management from July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025 are hereby noted and confirmed, approved, and ratified. Mr. Corporate Secretary, let the minutes of this meeting reflect the votes on this matter. Next in the agenda is the appointment of external auditors. Our present external auditor is CSIP Gores Pelayo and Company. So far, the club is satisfied with their services, fees, and reputation. The audit committee recommended to the board the reappointment of SGV as external auditor, and the recommendation was approved by the board. Mr. Corporate Secretary, were there inquiries or objections submitted online regarding this item in the agenda?
Mr. President, there were no questions or objections submitted online regarding this matter.
Mr. Corporate Secretary, can you present the proposed resolution on the matter and the tally of votes for this item in the agenda?
Yes, Mr. President, the proposed resolution on the matter is now being flashed on screen. The tally of votes and validated proxies is now being flashed on screen. Based on the total votes received, a majority or 1,073 shares comprising of 67.31% of the total number of shares issued voted in favor of the approval of the reappointment of SGV and Company as external auditors.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Based on the report of the Corporate Secretary, the reappointment of SGV and Company as external auditors is hereby noted and approved. Mr. Corporate Secretary, let the minutes of this meeting reflect the votes on this matter. Next in the agenda is the amendment of the Articles of Incorporation. May we request the Corporate Secretary to briefly explain the need to amend this part of the Articles of Incorporation?
The Board of Directors has approved amendments to the club's Articles of Incorporation and resolved to submit the same to the stockholders for ratification at the annual stockholders meeting scheduled on September 28, 2025. The proposed amendments include, number one, rewording the secondary purposes to expressly authorize the club to offer and sell its proprietary shares to the public. Number two, stating with particularity the principal office address of the club. Number three, amending the club's corporate term to perpetual existence. And number four, explicitly recognizing the right of shareholders to share in the club's assets in the event of dissolution or liquidation. These amendments are necessary to bring the Articles of Incorporation in full compliance with the revised Corporation Code, the Securities Regulation Code, applicable SEC issuances, and the club's amended Manual of Corporate Governance. The SEC's Corporate Governance and Finance Department previously directed the club, as early as October 2021, to adopt these amendments. During the 2023 annual stockholders meeting, these amendments were presented for approval, but were not ratified due to the failure to obtain the required two-thirds affirmative vote of the outstanding capital stock. The board emphasizes that ratifying these amendments remains crucial to avoid any confusion or ambiguity in the future and to ensure the club's full compliance with governing laws and SEC rules. The SEC has also made clear that approval of these amendments is a prerequisite to the consideration of any future amendments to the club's Articles of Incorporation and bylaws. Ratification requires the affirmative vote of two-thirds of the outstanding capital stock. The Board of Directors respectfully appeals to all stockholders to carefully study the proposed amendments and vote for their ratification. Doing so will ensure that the club remains in good standing with its regulatory authority, the SEC, and will help the club avoid potential sanctions, penalties, or delays in future applications for corporate amendments.
Mr. Corporate Secretary, were these inquiries submitted online regarding this item in the agenda?
Mr. President, there were no questions submitted online regarding this matter.
Mr. Corporate Secretary, can you present the tally of the votes for this item?
The tally of votes and validated proxies is now being flashed on screen. Mr. President, the tally of votes received shows failure to reach the required votes or assent of at least two-thirds of the members or at least 1,063 number of shares. There is no approval from the members regarding this item in the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Corporate Secretary. Based on the report of the Corporate Secretary, the amendment of Articles 2, 3, 4, and 7 of the Articles of Incorporation were not approved. Mr. Corporate Secretary, let the minutes of this meeting reflect the votes on this matter. Next in the agenda is the election of directors. We are electing 7 regular directors and 2 independent directors for this annual stockholders meeting for the ensuing year. The individual profiles were sent through email to the email addresses of the members officially registered with Valley Golf, posted in the club's bulletin board website, and also appeared in the definitive information statement. The following are official nominees. For regular directors, Michael T. Chavez, Maria Cecilia Nang Esguera, Federico H. Feliciano, Jose Ferdinand R. Guiyang, yours truly, Constantine Le Cochechua, Ricky S. Libago, Pedro H. Maniego Jr., Ron Nelson P. C., and Rio Cesinando E. Venturanza. Candidates for independent directors, Francis C. Aguilar, Carlo Maria J. Carpio, Edward P. Lim. May we request the chairman of the COMELEC, Attorney Wendell Di Maculangan, to explain briefly the online voting process in accordance with the rules and procedures regarding online voting. On September 26, 2025, designated proxy staff of the vote. Each validated voter, whether a member of proxy
upon logging into our online voting portal, was given a one-time password to be able to vote. For the election of the members of the board of directors, a ballot is accomplished by indicating the votes for each candidate, not exceeding the number of shares owned by the voter, multiplied by the total number of directors. The votes cast is generated, counted, and tabulated by online voting portal. In the present of, and subject to the evaluation and validation of the members of the Commonwealth, our internal auditor and a representative of City Corporation Villalba, our external auditor. Our online voting portal an audit log of all access to all and every access into the system, and recording the date, time, and person access to the system, such as those who joined the mock election and those who casted their respective official votes. No one has access to the results of the vote except the independent tabulator until officially reported. At this point, I will turn over to you, our senior internal auditor, for the presentation of the tallied votes marked by the candidate for this year's election of auditor.
Okay.
For the amendments that was presented a while ago. Okay, so for our board of directors, okay, for the regular directors, we have Rio Cesinando Venturanza, stockholder online, 58 votes. Proxy voting, 949 for a total of 1,007. Ron Nelson C, stockholder online, 74 votes. Proxy voting, 918 for a total of 992 votes. Ricky Libago, stockholder online, 46 votes. Proxy voting, 945 for a total of 991 votes. Constantine Kochechua, stockholder online, 108 votes. Proxy voting, 882 votes, total of 990 votes. Jose Ferdinand Giyang, stockholder online, 36 votes. Proxy voting, 822 votes, total of 858 votes. Maria Cecilia Esguerra, stockholder online, 51 votes. Proxy voting, 738 votes, for a total of 789 votes. Michael Chavez, stockholder online, 49 votes. Proxy voting, 721 votes, total of 770 votes. Pedro Maniego Jr., stockholder online, 63 votes. Proxy voting, 348 votes, total of 411 votes. Federico Feliciano, stockholder online, 34 votes. Proxy voting, 9 votes, total of 43 votes. We have a total of 519 stockholder online votes and a total of 6,332 proxy voting votes for a total of 6,851. So should I proceed with the independent directors? We have Francis Aguilar, stockholder online, 125 votes, sorry. And then for proxy voting, we have 1,260 votes for a total of 1,385 votes. Carlo Carpio, stockholder online, 55 votes. Proxy voting, 1,174 votes. Total of 1,229 votes. Edward Lim, stockholder online, 12 votes. Proxy voting, 981 votes for a total of 993 votes. We have a total of 192 stockholder online and 3,415 proxy voting for a total of 3,607 votes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Comelec Chair and the Internal Audit Department. Based on the verification of the tally report, the following nominees were elected by the stockholders. I hereby declare that the 7 regular directors and 2 independent directors duly elected to serve as directors until the election and qualification of their successors. Yeah. The 7 regular directors who are, can we have it flashed again on the screen? Congratulations to Attorney Rio Venturanza, Ron C., Ricky Libago, yours to Jose Ferdinand Dia, Maria Cecilia Esguerra, Michael Chavez, and yours truly for regular directors. For independent directors, Attorney Francis Aguilar, and past President Carlo Carpio. Congratulations, everyone. Again, I hereby declare that the 7 regular directors and 2 independent directors duly elected to serve as directors until the election and qualification of their successors. Mr. Corsec, let the minutes of this meeting reflect the votes on this matter. We are now done with all the items in the agenda. May we now know from the corporate secretary if there were other inquiries submitted online regarding other matters.
Mr. President, there are no questions submitted online regarding other matters.
We will now proceed to the open forum. We will now proceed to the open forum. The floor is open for a duration of around 20 minutes. Stockholders present on site are encouraged to raise their questions by being recognized. Questions submitted online or before September 25, 2025 at 5 p.m. have been posted with corresponding replies and addressed during the live stream. Any additional questions received thereafter shall be responded to directly by the management via email. Open forum. Yes, sir.
I'd like to raise a point of order. May malakas naman boses ko. About our
Can you please state your name, sir?
Buena Fe.
Go ahead, sir.
I'd like to raise a point of order about our membership rules.
Sorry.
May I raise a point of order regarding our membership rules?
Go ahead, sir.
Are our rules absolute? Are our rules absolute?
I believe so, sir.
There are no exceptions, if that is your reply.
In what context, sir?
No. Mr. President, let's do it one by the process. There are no exceptions. Am I correct? You said it's absolute. So am I correct to presume that there are no exceptions?
Exceptions are considered by the board on a
Okay.
case-to-case basis.
So they should be written. Are they supposed to be written? These exceptions.
Can we have your question more specific?
I refer to section I, paragraph 6. Is that absolute?
Can you please,
No, you
instruct-
should know your rules. I refer to section I, paragraph 6.
what is section I, paragraph 6, please?
Can we go straight to the question, sir? Enough time, sufficient time in formulating these questions. Perhaps if you can go straight to the question.
I'm
So
just
our
practicing
president,
Robert's Rules of Order. Am I not?
I don't know your objective, Mr. Benafe, but if you can ask the right question, if you can
Okay.
confront the question,
Okay, I'll read section I, paragraph 6. No vehicles are allowed to park in front of the lobby driveway. Can you please describe what the lobby driveway is? Or can you define the lobby driveway?
please go directly to the question. Because I understand.
Please define. I'd like to know the
This is not-
definition
I
of how the club defines the lobby driveway. Because I have an issue with that.
Yes, if you can,
No, please define first how you describe the lobby driveway, or how do you define the lobby driveway?
I think this is not a
This is
a
a
time
very,
for that, Mr.
very,
Benafe. If you
very
can please-
simple question. I hope you can clarify because I've been a member here for 21 years, making it 22. In 3 years' time, in lifetime. And no one has ever defined what the lobby driveway is. If you would allow me to pursue this questioning, I hope you don't just set me aside. So again, how do you define the lobby driveway?
Do you have any objection?
No. I want to know because I do not know. How do you define the lobby driveway? Forgive my naiveness or my ignorance. How do you define the lobby driveway? I might be ignorant for 21, 22 years. Now it's my opportunity to clarify. I hope you don't brush me off.
We are not. In fact, we acknowledge your question.
Okay, so how do you define the lobby driveway?
But I think the definition of a driveway can be understood by
Is it
everybody
the one
here.
in front of the clubhouse?
Do you think so, Mr. Benafe?
So what is included in the lobby driveway?
What do you understand about the lobby driveway, Mr.
I
Benafe?
don't know. I'm asking. Don't ask me, sir.
Then maybe it's not a time for stockholders meeting to ask what
I
the
know
driveway is.
Exists rules. And I was
If you
affected
can
by
ask,
the
if
rule.
you can ask your question already so that the president can answer you.
Okay, it's the bypass part of the lobby driveway.
What is the bypass? Which bypass are you?
There's a bypass there.
You mentioned.
I don't know what you term it, but there's a bypass there.
You mentioned bypass. What is
Yes.
bypass? What is it?
Bypass, there's a
I
bypass
don't know if you're
there.
telling me bypass. I don't know which bypass is.
Meron pong sanga. Meron side road. Kasama po ba yun?
Please, do not know which one you're referring to.
I'm sorry, I'm not a director.
no,
I'm just a
we are-
member.
no problem.
And you expect me
No
to
problem. We
define?
hear your
I'm
question.
sorry, sir. I am asking out of ignorance.
No, no. Don't worry, Mr. Benefe. We will acknowledge you. We will answer you as long as we can hear the questions
Tinanong ko na
correctly.
po. Tinanong ko na po kung kasama ba yung bypass sa driveway.
But unfortunately, we do not know what you're referring to, Mr. Benefe.
Meron pong island. Tama po ba?
Yeah, yeah.
Hindi ko po alam.
Hinahanap nga niya.
Island.
Anyway,
Mas matagal po
Hello,
dito
hello.
kaysa sa inyo.
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so.
May island doon.
opo.
Tama?
Mr. Buenafe,
Wala po akong mic, kaya mataas boses ko.
hello. Okay. The bypass would be as you pass the backdrop going to the lobby.
It's on the
That
left.
would be the one on the left side of the small island, correct? Is that what you're referring to, Mr. Buenafe?
Yes.
Okay. And your question being,
It's that part of the driveway.
I'm sorry, I cannot answer if that's part of the driveway, but your question would lead to something else, right? Can we
No.
now go straight to that?
Can kindly acknowledge first if it's part of the driveway.
I cannot answer that because I did not define the driveway in the 2018 handbook.
So there's an
To,
exception.
to accept 2000 what? 2008 handbook.
Hindi pong magkaroon ng mic, nagtataas ako ng boses. Di ko naman kailangan magtaas ng boses eh.
Naka-on naman, naka-on. Yeah. Taasan mo lang yung volume.
Di po ako marunong.
Hindi, sinasabihan ko po sila.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
I presume as a member that that bypass is part of the driveway.
okay. Let me just go straight to the point. I cannot answer if that bypass is part of the lobby driveway. What I can answer is that that bypass has been designated as parking for the president of the club in a board resolution back in 2022, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And it was approved by all the board members.
Okay, I understood. I understand now. But then again, I go back to my original question. Are the rules absolute?
Which is why I answered that on a case-to-case basis, the board has the power to
So let me put
make
it this way.
exceptions.
So for VIPs such as you can park in that bypass.
Officers, I
I
have
beg your
to- I have
beg
to-
your pardon, sir. I'm sorry. So the rules are not absolute because last Easter that bypass was blocked and I had to bring my mama who's 88 years old and has to ride a wheelchair. And then the guard on duty on the driveway accosted me. And then the membership, Mr. Ron, you sent me a letter. You want to discipline me as I understood it. But if there was no blockage in that bypass, the cars behind would have been able to pass through. They were honking at me as I was going back to my car. I had to bring my mama to the farthest portion of the restaurant because she wanted to see our beautiful view. And now, I've been marked. There was even a warning that I might lose my lifetime membership. So categorically, will I lose my membership, Mr. President?
I am not in the position to answer that until something has been um,
I've been
Action
sent
taken.
letters 3 times, twice.
Mr.
During the
Buenafe?
bagyo, I was here. I braved the bagyo. No one was here. That was the schedule sent, and your membership secretary never informed me that office was canceled.
Mr. Benafe, let me
And I
apologize.
to report to the Coast Guard Fleet Office right after Miss GM Andy saw me in my complete Type A uniform of the Coast Guard.
Mr. Benafe,
I have to brave the storm.
May I be given some pointers on why Mr. Buenafe was called by the membership committee?
Can
Mr.
you,
Buenafe, I am Attorney Joseph Castillo and I am a member of the membership committee.
Thank you.
The only reason why you were called by the membership committee was the way how you treated the security guard.
No,
All right.
no.
Now, as we recall it, we have a CCTV footage where you were
No.
scolding the security guard
never-
because he asked you to leave. No, it's not a matter of whether there was a violation in the driveway or not. But it was way
That is
of
an
how
incomplete story,
you,
attorney.
can you let me finish?
Don't shout at
Can
me.
you let me finish?
Don't
Because
shout at
I'm-
me.
Well,
You
just
have no
to give
right
me
to shout
respect.
on me.
Give me respect. I'm talking here. All right?
You have no right to shout at me.
Well, if you do not show me respect,
point of
you will
order,
get the
Point of
same
order.
response
Come on.
from me, Mr. Benafe.
point of order. Okay. This issue has been handled by the membership committee. There are different sides to the issue. I believe the issue was handled properly. Mr. Buenafe, your objection or your issue that you raised, the issue that you raised right now will be duly noted, and we'll take care of discussing it again if need be. Okay?
Thank you.
Can we please move on now?
But I believe GM Andy has already closed the topic. I was sent a letter.
Okay.
If you will revive it, I'm okay.
Let this matter be passed on to the next board. Okay? Any other matters? Any other questions? Former Director Rene Balibag.
Magandang hapon po, Mr. President, sa mga directors at magandang hapon din po sa mga kapwa kong mga shareholder members dito ng Valley, lalo naman yung mga seniors. A point of clarification lang, Mr. Chairman. How do I address Chairman or President? Chairman, is Valley Golf Seniors Association fully ano ng Valley Golf? What you call that? Recognized as a group members, as a group composed of members ng Valley. Wala ho ito tagalabas. Lahat members ng Valley. Yun lang po ika-clarify ko.
Your question is if Valley Golf
Is-
Seniors,
Seniors Association is fully recognized by Valley Golf Management. For
fully
your
recognized,
information,
or
Mr.
are you
Chairman,
asking if it is an official group
recognition
recognized by
Valley Golf.
us
An
to represent
organization.
Valley Golf, you mean?
Yes, oh.
As far as I know, and as far as all the board directors know as well, you may object. But as far as I know, Valley Golf Seniors Association is still considered a private group of members, not
Bak-
an officially sanctioned group to represent Valley Golf and Country Club Incorporated.
Tinatanong ko itong Mr. Chairman. Siguro kasi hindi pa ko member ng Valley Golf ng seniors. Kasi naging presidente po ako ng Valley Seniors Association in 2019. Noong po akong presidente, kaya binubrought up ko ito kasi noon nung ako presidente, pag nag-tournament kami quarterly, pag ginagamit po namin itong hall na ito, itong venue, hindi ho kami pinagbabayad. Kasi lahat ng ito members eh. Members ang grupong ito eh. At saka hindi lang ho ito parang barkadahan na mga hindi ito single malt kumbaga sa whiskey. Ito eh blended. Kahit sinong mga galing sa Palotoms, galing sa Big Boys, etc. Lahat pwede as long as you are seniors. As long as you are seniors paying what do you call this, dues. So, pinapayagan po kami kasi itong association to, itinatag ito noong 2001. Ang natatandaan ko, isa dyan, yung father ni Director Feliciano. At saka ang member nito, yung sila Don Celso. At saka marami pa, hindi ko palang malandaan kung siguro iba, ng ibang bayan na. Ang ibig ko sabihin, dahil binibigyan ng sinasabi nyo, hindi raw recognized, pero binibigyan ng Valley Management ang seniors ng subsidy. Kaya nung naging director ako, I asked for a increase from 200 to 500 to 400 yata. Para ito to support yung mga tournament ng quarter
can you
team ng
go-
senior. Sandali, tatapusin nyo,
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman. You gave me the floor eh. So ito, kaya nagkakaproblema kami ngayon. Lately lang siguro mga last 2 years ago. Pinagbabayad kami ng venue. Tapos, hindi pa nasusunod yung quarterly namin. Gusto pa. Dati every Saturday kasi yung iba nagtatrabaho pa. Pag Saturday kasi, members na yun. Lahat naman dito. Hindi pa kami pinapayagan maglaro sa South at sa North Course. Last 2 weeks ago, pinaglaro ang seniors, lalaki lang, pinagamit 2. Yung naglaro ng hosted by Valley Management, yun din naglaro sa seniors group. So ano pagkakaiba doon? Kaya gusto lang namin i-clarify. Parang nag-iibang administrasyon, nag-iibang pulisiya sa amin. Siguro tatanda din kayo, katulad namin.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kami, sa Mr. Chairman, itong mga seniors na sinasabi ko, itong madali na lang. Alam po ninyo, nakikita ko sa inyo sa board, nung ako pa nasa board, talaga pinaglalaban ko. Kitang-kita nyo, marami pang kasamahan ko dyan. Ang nakikita ko noon, yan, si Director Binturanza, talagang sumakampi sa akin yan. Sa amin yan, sa seniors. Kaya, yun lang po. Sana wag nyo naman kami pahirapan mga seniors. Kasi tatanda din kayo, katulad din namin. Ilan ang buhay na lang liligaya at sa mundo nito, hindi pa nyo pagbibigyan. Total mga seniors to. Members to ng Bali. Maraming puhunan na inilaan dito. So yun lang, Mr. Chairman. And I hope with with the new board, bigyan nyo na ito ng pansin. Kasi dati hindi naman ganyan. Maganda ang samahan ng seniors at saka bali management. Ngayon na nag-iba ang management, nag-iba rin ng polisiya sa amin. Yun lang po, Mr. Chairman. Salamat po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Past Director
Mr.
Rene
Chair,
Balibig.
Mr. Chair,
Balibag.
Past President Willie Manahan, can I comment po dun sa sinabi ni Past Director Rene Balibag? Medyo po kasi natatandaan ko nung araw, ang Senior Association of Valley Golf PAL po ay is just an ordinary golf club in Valley Golf. Para lang po yung Palo Toms, B-Boys, what you call this, Terrifics, whatever. Nung araw po kasi natanda ko, kasi kilala ko po si Tito Benny Armenia eh. Naging presidente po yan. Nung araw po kasi natandaan ko, pagka may tournament ang mga seniors, yung mga raffle, based on their personal connection and pocket. Wala pong subsidy ang Valley Golf po noon. Nagkaroon lang po ng subsidy ang Valley Golf niyan when Past Director Perlu ay humingi sa board when he was a director ng subsidy. Doon lang po binigyan yan. Kaya, anyway, alam ko naman po yung sa loobin ni Direk Rene, na lahat naman tayo talaga tatanda dito. Pero, yung po talagang Valley Golf Senior, hindi po talaga sanction niya. Kasi po, lahat po tayo member, kailangan magkameron ng equal footings dito. Ma-senior ka, hindi ka, ma-junior ka, equal footings tayo po. Kaya po yung binibigay po ng ngayon ng Valley Golf na subsidies, parang pagtanong na lang po sa kanila ng cotis sa kanila dahil matanda silang member dito. Pero lahat po tayo in equal footings. Yun lang po.
Maraming salamat, Past President Willie Manahan.
Chairman, may I be recognized?
One last time, please. Thank you. Go ahead.
Pwede ako magpanukala ngayon. Stockholders naman to eh. I would like to move that the Valley Seniors Association be recognized fully by this management of Valley. Madam Chairman, Madam Director, ano masasabi mo? Second motion ka.
Thank you, Direk Rene. Okay, let me just say that I particularly am against the Valley seniors being treated as part of the Barkadahan because we are not. Okay? Many Barkadahan groups are also members of the seniors. That's why I'm with you right now. I am very, I would like to the Valley Golf Seniors Association really be part of the Valley Golf Club. It will be under our one umbrella. That is my dream, and that is what I've been telling them. But of course, I'm in the minority in the board, so I always get outvoted.
Ang sinasabi ko lang po, yung motion ko ba, are you making a second motion?
No, I cannot make the. Are you making the motion?
I second the motion.
There is a second motion, Mr. Chairman. So I think the board should discuss this motion from the plenary.
Okay na?
Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
in connection, alam niyo po ba, we all members of Valley Golf, ako po senior, pero hindi na po compulsory na mag-member ako dyan eh. Kaya sasabi ko, hindi po sanction ng Valley Golf yan. It is a voluntary club. Same with the Palo Tom, same with Motors, same with whatever.
Is that a question?
No.
Objection?
No. I'm not objecting.
No. Is that an objection?
Hindi, sabi-
Kasi seconded na eh. So, seconded
This is
eh.
not Past Director Rene, this is not part of the agenda
Yeah.
of the stockholders meeting, okay?
Why?
We cannot vote on this.
Let's-
This issue is noted. We will pass it on to the next board. The next board will take care of this.
Marami
Okay?
pong senior ng Valley na hindi
This is
member ng
just,
Valley Golf
this
Senior.
is just an open forum. There's no voting here.
So I want to be
Okay.
clarified na yung motion ko noted na i-discuss sa board.
Yes, it will be, it is
Okay.
noted and will be discussed, will be passing it on to the next board to be discussed by the
Okay,
next board.
thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay? Okay,
Thank you. Mr. Chair, thank you. I'm Pope Solis. My membership number is 0700. I seem to notice that everybody seems to be excited about what's going to happen, no? About this new structure that we are building in the clubhouse. And as you could see, no, parang, ayun nga, at the back, in yung sa may tarpaulin, no, that's the perspective of the clubhouse. And everybody seems to be excited as to what's going to happen about this. But there seems to be very little information about what to the members, no? Maybe to the board, no? It's been discussed in the board, but to the members, we still don't know what is the plan of the board as to what to do with this new structure. Well, my first question is, I guess this is something which is in everybody's mind. May I know, Mr. Chair, how much is Bali setting aside, and how much Bali is has spent to build this new structure at the clubhouse?
thank you, Governor Pope Solis, for this question. It's a very good question. Okay.
Opo, Mr. Chair, governor po ako pero wala akong governor na probinsya. Governor po ako na Rotary.
Hindi ka kasali, ha? Hindi ka kasali doon.
Baka akala nila meron akong flood flood control project.
Noted, sir. Okay, this project was awarded to Rich Build Construction at an amount of 59.8 million. Okay? There's an additional works that we had to put up. That was the roof deck on top of the registration area, pack sports, and the clinic. That part was discovered to be substandard already, so might cause problems in the future. This was not part of the original project, so we had to set aside another 6.6 million for that. So the total is around 59.8 plus 6.6 or 6.7 million. That's the total amount po.
Salamat po, salamat po.
Okay.
Good.
What is it for? What is it
O
for?
nga, just to heighten up the excitement,
Yeah.
maybe
This is-
the members would like to know, no, what is it that we plan to do with this? How is it that we're able to recoup the expenses, no? I know, kasi kami, kahit ako, I'm excited, no? Finally, we will have something like this, no? Inaano ko nga, di ba? Finally, we are really getting into the same league as the big clubs, no? And I hope that the directors present here today will be able to explain to all and sundry what is it that we would like to do about this new structure, which could be a new landmark for volleyball.
Yes. Thank you. So, thank you for your excitement as well. What it's for is basically upgrading our facilities, future-proofing it. As you all know, only Valley Golf does not have an air-conditioned restaurant. And since that portion is already deemed structurally unfit, and we really needed to upgrade it, that is the reason, that is the main reason why it was decided by the board and approved by the stockholders 2 years ago to might as well make it one level up, not just redo the roofing, but put up something there for the members. We actually already disseminated information on this, but given that what you said, that is duly noted, we will put out more information to the members next month and a few months more until this project is completed. Okay,
Maraming
thank you.
salamat po, Mr. Chair. Yun lang siguro, no? Maybe I forgot about this. I'm sure there was a feasibility study that was prepared, no? And that we would know, no? Not with this kind of, isa't kalahating maleta yan eh. Ang ginastos natin dyan, no? Baka naman we would like to know what will be our ROI? When are we going to recoup our investments, and when are we going to make money out of this? Baka if it's possible for the new board to be able to make that information available to all the members.
Yeah, thank you. Duly noted po. And
We
we'll
will expect that, Mr. Chair.
yes.
Maraming po salamat.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
RV Fugoso, member number 0543. Motion to adjourn.
Mr. Chair, second. Second.
Meeting adjourned.
Hindi yata sa pwede.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
hindi yata sa pwede. Pwede ba?
Pwede.
Pwede.
Okay. Okay. So everyone, there's still hello. There's still food. You can
Chair.
still continue to enjoy.
We have to introduce the independent directors and si Attorney Francis and si
Yeah. Okay.
hindi yata
Okay.
sila na-recognize pa.
Before we go to the other side and do our organizational meeting, can we please have the new directors be recognized? Attorney Francis, can you please come up? Congratulations, Attorney Francis Aguilar. He is to be one of our independent directors. Attorney Francis was also the chairman of the NOMCOM in the previous board. Attorney Francis, you want to say a few words?
Thank you very much for the trust and the support. Siguro you can count na this year will be exciting for the board. Dahil medyo may kakulitan ako, alam naman ng lahat ng tao yan, di ba? Pero tayo, trabaho lang. For the good of Valley, for the good of everyone, trabaho lang tayo. We can talk about the grays, but we will not talk about the blacks and the whites. Yung gray, pwede natin pag-usapan. Kung mali, mali. Kung tama, tama.
Thank you, Attorney Francis, and congratulations again. Let me also invite Past President Carlo Carpio, one of our independent directors again. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, congratulations to all the incumbents. And I would like to extend also my congratulations to Attorney Francis. And first, I would like to thank all my friends who re-elected me to the board, and I feel that the trust given to me that I truly appreciate. Another thing is that I would like to thank my wife for her unwavering love, support, and patience. Without her, I mean, she was able to keep me grounded. So thank you so much. And I promise to serve the board and to provide that same commitment and faith just like before. So thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations again. Before we go up, let me please, we would like to give outgoing director and past president Rafael Chino Raimundo a plaque of appreciation for serving Valley Golf in the last 5 years. Thank you, Past President Chino, for all your hard work and your dedication. May speech ka ba? Thank you very much. Okay, for all the elected directors, can we please meet in the boardroom as we do our organizational meeting? No, may pagkain doon. Yeah. Okay, let's see each other. Boardroom. Thank you, everyone.